Hello and namaste to everyone. So in my last video of trigonometry, I have discussed question number 1 of exercise 8.2, chapter 8, Introduction to Trigonometry of class 10 NCERT CBSE textbook. Today I am going to start with question number 2 of exercise 8.2 on page 187. So let's start. Page 187. Question number 2. Choose the correct option and justify your choice. Your first question is 2 tan 30 degree upon 1 plus tan square 30 degree. What is tan of 30 degree equal to? Tan of 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 3. So tan of 30 degree 2 into 1 by root 3 upon 1 plus tan square 30 degree will be equal to 1 upon root 3 ka whole square. That gives me this as 2 upon root 3 upon 1 plus 1 upon 3. Right? That is 2 upon root 3. 1 plus 1 by 3 is equal to what? 4 by 3. 1 into 3 here. And 1 into 3 here. So this gives me denominator will become same and this will become 1 plus 3 by 3. That is 4 by 3. Let's take this whole denominator in the numerator. So it is something like this. Let's solve it here. 2 upon root 3 upon 4 by 3, that is 2 upon root 3 into 3 upon 4. This will get cancelled and this 3 can be written as root 3 into root 3. So 1 root 3 and 1 root 3 will get cancelled. So I will get this expression is equal to root 3 by 2. Now is root 3 by 2 equal to sine 60 degree? Yes, root 3 by 2 is equal to sine 60 degree. So our answer for this question will be first option, that is A. I hope this part is clear to you. Let's move on to second part of this question. That is 1 minus 10 square 45 upon 1 plus tan square 45 degree. Now what is tan 45 degree equal to? 1. So tan square 45 degree will be equal to 1 ka whole square, that is also equal to 1. Right? Let's keep this value here. Becomes 1 minus 1 upon 1 plus 1, that is 0.2, which is equal to nothing by 0. So which is our answer in the options A, B, C, D? Clearly D is our option which is matching our answer, that is 0. Therefore answer for this question is D. Let's move on to third part. Sin 2A is equal to 2 sin A when A is equal to what? How are you going to do with this kind of question? Clearly you have to check your options. So in options you have been given 4 value, that is when A is equal to 0. So let's start checking with our first option, because see, you have to identify sin 2A will be equal to 2 sin A when A is equal to what? So you have to find out the value of A and you are given 4 values in the question. So the best way to solve this question is by putting the options in the question. So I am putting first option in the question, in this equation, okay? So when A is equal to 0, sin 2A becomes sin 2 into 0. That is sin 2 into 0 is what? Sin 0 only. Okay, and sin 0 is equal to 0. Now 2 sin 0 0. Here I have to put sin A, so 2 sin 0. What will this be equal to? Sin 0 is what? 0. So 2 into 0 is again going to be equal to 0. So is LHS equal to RHS when A is equal to 0? Yes, LHS is equal to RHS when A is equal to 0. Therefore, the answer for this question is going to be your first option, that is A. Okay? Let's move on to the fourth part of this question. That is 2 tan of 30 degree upon 1 minus tan square 30 degree. Again, tan of 30 degree is equal to 1 by root 3, right? Tan of 30 degree is equal to 1 upon root 3. Let's keep these values here. 2 into 1 upon root 3 upon 1 minus 1 upon root 3 whole square, that is equals to 2 upon root 3 upon 1 minus 1 by 3. 1 minus 1 by 3 is equal to, again 1 into 3 here, 1 into 3 here. So this will look like something 2 upon root 3 upon 3 minus 1 upon 3. That is equals to 2 upon root 3 upon 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 by 3, right? 2 upon root 3 upon 2 by 3. Let's solve this. This whole will go up. So it will be 2 upon root 3. 3 upon 2. 2 and 2 will get cancel. And 3 can be written as what? Root 3 into root 3. Root 3 and root 3 cancel. So I am getting this equal to root 3. And what is root 3 equal to? Root 3 is equals to tan 60 degree. Right? Root 3 is equals to tan 60 degree. Now let's check an option. Tan 60 degree is a C option. So answer to this question is option C. So I hope this part is also clear to you. Let's move on to the third question of this exercise. Which is quite similar to one of the example I have discussed with you. Let's solve it again. If tan of A plus B is equals to root 3 and tan of A minus B is 1 by root 3, where A plus B is between 0 and 90 degree and A is greater than B, then I have to find out the value of A and B. See, can I write then A plus B is equals to tan 60 degree? Why? Because root 3 is equals to tan 60 degree. So I can write tan A plus B is equals to tan 60 degree. Tan A minus B is equal to 1 by root 3, which is equal to tan 30 degree, right? 1 by root 3, which is equal to tan 30 degree. So by comparing this equation, can I say, comparing equation 1 and 2, I can say A plus B is equals to 60 degree and A minus B is equals to 30 degree. Let's name this as equation 3rd and 4th. And let's solve equation 3rd and 4th. So I'm just adding equation 3 plus 4. And what do I get? A plus A, 2A plus B minus B will get cancel out. 60 plus 30 is 90 degree. Right? That gives me A as 45 degree A as 45 degree. Now let's put this A as 45 degree in equation third. And A is equals to 45 degree, I get 45 plus B is equals to 60 degree. B is equals to 60 degree minus 45 degree. That is B is equals to 15 degree. Now, is A plus B between 0 and 90 degree? Yes, A plus B is 60 degree, which is greater than 0 and less than or equal to, which is greater than 0 and is less than 90 degree. So our condition was what? It should be greater than 0 or less than equal to 90 degrees. So it is satisfying this condition. So I can say B is equals to 15 degree and A is equals to 45 degree. The second condition which we have is A is supposed to be greater than B. Is A greater than B? Yes. A is 45 degree and B is 15 degree. So A is definitely greater than B. So therefore I can say both of these values are final. So I can conclude that A is equal to 45 degree and B is equals to 15 degree for this question. So I hope even this question is clear to you. Remember, after calculating the value of A and B, it is still important for you to check these conditions. Okay? Let's move on to the fourth question. First part, that is, the question is state whether the following are true or false and justify your answer. First part is sin A plus B is equals to sin A plus sin B. Let me take the value of A as 60 degree and B as 30 degree. Now, sin 60 plus 30 degree becomes sin 90 degree, which is equals to 1. So, this is equal to LHS. However, sin 60 plus sin 30 degree. Sin 60 is what? Root 3 by 2. And sin 30 is what? 1 by 2. That gives me this as equal to root 3 plus 1 by 2. Is this and this equal? No, these are not equal. Therefore, clearly this statement is false. Okay? A very important question. Remember, for example, if you have chosen the value of A and B as some different value, and if by solving it, first time you get that value as true, then do not write your answer as true. You should check it for multiple values if you are getting your answer as true. Why? Because if it is true for one value, when this equation is going to be true? When it is true for all the values? So remember to check this for multiple values. When, see, here we do not need to check it for multiple values. Why I do not need to check this for multiple values? Because I am getting my answer as false here. I have taken first value 60 and 30 degree and I am getting my answer as false because LHS is not equal to RHS. But if suppose LHS is equal to RHS, I take some random values where LHS is equal to RHS, then I can't just write my answer as true in the first go. I have to check it for multiple values because if this statement is correct for one value, that doesn't mean it is going to be correct for all the values. So remember, in the case of, remember when your answer is coming as true in the first value, do not mark your answer as true because if you are going to mark your answer as true for the first value, then there are high chances and there is high probability that your answer may go wrong. So check this statement for multiple values, and if this is coming true for multiple number of values, then your answer is going to be true for this case. But in this case, It is coming as false in our first value, right? Therefore, this statement is not equal to this and your answer is false. So I hope this question is clear to you. Let's move on to the second part of this question. The value of sine theta increases as theta increases. Let's see. Sine 0 is equals to 0. Sine 30 is equals to half. Sine 45 degree equals to 1 upon root 2, which is 1 upon 1.414 something, as far as I remember. Sine 60 is equals to root 3 by 2, and sine 90 is equals to 1. Are the values increasing with the value of theta increasing? Yes, the values are increasing with the value of theta. Therefore, this statement is true that the value of sine theta increases when the value of theta increases. Let's move on to third statement. That is third part of this question. The value of cos theta increases as theta increases. Cos 0 is equals to 1. Cos 30 is equals to 3 by 2. Cos 45 degree is equals to 1 upon root 2. Cos 60 degree is equals to half. And cos 90 is equals to 0. I can see theta is equals to 0 here, but the value of cos 0 is 1. While theta is equals to 90 here, but the value of cos 90 is 0. So, if theta is increasing, then are my values increasing? No. If theta is increasing, then my value is decreasing for cos. Therefore, this statement is false. Hence, your answer is going to be false for this statement. Now, fourth. Sin theta is equals to cos theta for all values of theta. We can clearly see that this is a false statement. Is sin theta is equals to cos theta for all values of cos theta? No. Sin theta is equals to cos theta only when theta is equals to 45 degree. For all other values, that is when theta is equals to 0 degree, 30 degree or 60 degree or 90 degree. Sin theta is not equal to cos theta. Therefore, this statement is false and your answer is going to be false in this case. Let's move on to fifth part of this question. Chord is not defined. For a is equals to 0, that is it is asking for cos 0. Cos 0 is equals to what? Cos 0 upon sin 0. What is cos 0 equal to? 1. What is sin 0 equal to? 0. Is 1 upon 0 defined? No. 1 upon 0 is undefined or not defined, which is what the statement is saying, that chord of A is not defined for A is equal to 0. Therefore, this statement is true. Hence, your answer is going to be true for this part. So, with this, we have completed exercise 8.2 for chapter 8. If you have any doubts in this exercise, please mention it in comment section. Also, do like my video and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Thank you.